Welcome, this is Scott Collins and that's me in the picture at the bottom left side of your screen. Today I'm doing a video review on a product called the CB Passive Income by Patrick Chan. And before we go any further, I do want you to know that I am not affiliated with the CB Passive Income program or with Patrick Chan. And I will not try and sell you anything, so there won't be any hype for it at all. The product that I am reviewing makes use of ClickBank. It's called the CB Passive Income program. Of course, the CB is short for ClickBank, and it's a lead generation system that offers a way for you to generate cash from ClickBank products. This system is specifically targeted at internet marketing newbies, and that worries me a little bit because I don't believe that this system will actually teach you anything. According to the sales pitch, the only thing you have to do is one simple thing, and that is give away a free report. Heck, with this program, you don't need to do anything except for that one simple task, according to the promotion description. This is selling a pipe dream. It's basically saying that you can earn money for doing virtually nothing, and that isn't true. That's never true. The premise of the system is simple and a well-known marketing ploy. You create an email harvesting website, drive traffic to it, and offer something for free in return for an email address. Send that person emails with the information and the product promotions, and when they buy any of the products that are promoted, you earn commissions. That's a tried and tested way of earning money online, and I have no doubt about that. My concern for this system comes from the fact that the newbie will not be taught or learn all of the ins and outs of how a mailing list works, and they won't have the face-to-face learning and growing experience of trying and failing. Then Patrick Chan, the creator of CB Passive Income, will do it all for you if only you pay him some good money. This will lead to one major downfall. You're paying someone for the privilege to put your income in their hands, and you're paying them to teach you. Hang on through this review and I'll show you how to do something very similar, get better results, but you won't have to pay anything. You get it absolutely free. Of course, if you did decide to purchase this product, there is one simple task you need to do, and that is to promote the link to the website to get people to hand over their email address in the first place. Lead generation, as this is technically called, is no easy task, especially for a beginner. In fact, I would say it's probably the largest stumbling block for any online entrepreneur. Therefore, while it's great that the only thing you need to do in this system is to generate traffic, it's often the hardest thing to do, especially when there is little reward for the user. Due to the fact that most newbies will be lost at sea when it comes to finding traffic after you've tapped out your family and your friends, it is of course obvious that Patrick has added some convenient upsells to his product. As you'll see, this isn't the free system that he insinuates in his sales letter. There is an initial investment of $47, which, by the way, through a downsell offer, when you try to leave the initial offer page, that $47 can be reduced to only $1 for the first 14 days before the $47 is then charged. Then there is an upsell to get the Pro version for $97. And finally, there's an upsell to get into what's called the Fast Cash series for only $47 a month or $197 a year. This is actually a clever way of getting you through his proverbial door, as most newbies will need to invest in every product offered to even start generating cash. So you will likely sign up for his Fast Cash membership system, which has a monthly fee of $47. That's $47 a month. You can pay Patrick more money and get access to leads generated by his system. In other words, you can start to take control away from him. It only costs you money. There is training provided by videos, and there are a lot of these, to be fair, and content-wise they're not too bad. It didn't rock my world, however, especially with the monthly price tag attached to it. But it is a reasonable selection of training resources suitable for all newbies, and they're found in one place. I am by nature a very wary person and conservative about the next big thing from the gurus. I've been burnt too many times not to be, having paid them hundreds and thousands of dollars on programs that produce no results. That being said, I can see some usefulness in this product from a newbie standpoint. Internet marketing is a multi-skill endeavor. You need to learn various different things at different levels in order to succeed, such as copywriting and website creation and other things. CB Passive Income does take away most of that from you, allowing you to focus simply on learning how to generate traffic. If used as a starting point, it may actually be beneficial for some people. However, why would you pay someone for this easy program to get into internet marketing and only have to focus on generating traffic to a unique landing page? You can get this same experience, including the training you need to generate all that all-important traffic, for absolutely free. Don't buy the CB Passive Income. Let me explain to you how you don't have to spend even one red cent to learn how to generate traffic. If you're struggling to make money on the internet, you don't have to spend any money to get help or to learn how to make money, not one red cent. And I've been using a free program lately, which I've been knocking it out of the park with. Just so you know from whence I speak, a while ago I found myself without a job after over 25 years in the corporate world. Just like a lot of people did when that happened, and for my own peace of mind, I decided to take the time and figure out how to control my own destiny and my own happiness. So I decided to try and go into business for myself. I thought the best place to do that is on the internet. But anybody who has tried to start their own online business, or any business from home for that matter, knows how hard it can be to figure out how to do so. At first, I spent an embarrassing amount of money, literally thousands and thousands of dollars, on many kinds of businesses in a box, online courses and product launches and marketing plans. And I never made a dime from any of it. It wasn't because I was stupid either. And the customer service that I always was promised from each and every one of them was superficial at best and non-existent at worst. I'm telling you this so you know that I am not an online guru. I'm a normal everyday person just like you who has made a lot of mistakes and wasted a lot of money, and I know how frustrating it can be when you are bombarded by emails and ads for the latest, greatest ways to make money online or from home, or all that you need to do is meditate or change your mindset and everything will start going your way and you have no one or nowhere to turn for advice. But I have turned all that around, mainly by using my common sense and keeping in mind that most of this stuff being sold out there today is a really bad fit for people or for their personal talents. Some of them underdeliver on their promises and others are just repackaged old products. And oh yeah, maybe others out there really are just out and out scams. But once I let that sink in, I started to save myself a lot of time, money, and aggravation. And I stopped buying every new shiny object that came my way. I learned to focus on one thing at a time and get really good at it before trying to something else. And as soon as I embraced that basic philosophy, my online business started to take off. And now I am proud to say that I am building a full-fledged, successful internet business. Stay tuned for an honest product or program that will help put everything in easy to understand and implement steps, plus one that gives you all the tools and resources you need in order to get that business started. Doing so will help you achieve the peace of mind that true financial independence brings, independence at last. And everything will start to fall into place when you begin making the kind of money and achieving the level of success that you deserve. If you can't seem to find something like that through the tidal wave of emails and advertisements that you are bombarded with every day, believe me, I completely understand. I want you to know that there are good ways to learn how to make money online, even part-time if you wish, and that they are absolutely free. Yep, you heard me right. I said absolutely free. And I want to share with you right now the program that has finally saved me from bouncing around and spending hundreds and thousands of dollars at a time, buying all the shiny new products that promised me the sun, the moon, and the stars, the one that I have been knocking it out of the park with lately. It's called Instant Payday Network, and yes, it really is free. I promise you that from here on out there's no need to get your money out. You don't need it. And here's the real big surprise. I don't want it. And I know right now you're probably thinking to yourself, come on, Scott, you're just trying to sell me now into your program just like everybody else does. But I want to assure you that no, I am not selling anything. I'm trying to tell you, though, about this phenomenal opportunity. But I'm not selling you anything because what I want to tell you about costs $0 and 0 cents. Instant Payday Network is free. Unlike all the other programs out there that come out on a daily basis, this program is free, and it will always be free now and in the future. It's not $47. There's no monthly payment of any kind. It's not $37, $27, or even $12. It's $0. So I'm not here to sell you anything. The way Instant Payday Network works is very simple. You get paid whenever anyone comes into Instant Payday and completes the free program. The system was created by a guy named Jeff Buchanan. He's an ordinary person just like you and me, and best of all, he's a very, very smart guy. Jeff's system and the way he set it up actually has no buy-in fees or upfront costs whatsoever. There are 0 website fees, there are 0 maintenance fees, and there are no hidden fees later on. There are no upsells after you get in. Once you're in, it's still free. You don't need to learn how to set up a website or a blog or how to do SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff. Folks, it's really that simple. Now, I do want to put your mind at rest about a few things. Instant Payday is not a multi-level marketing program, although they do now pay bonuses just like one. You don't have to bug your friends and your family. There is no cold calling ever, and there's no product or inventory to ship. So, what do you get with Instant Payday Network? Well, you get a free, complete turnkey marketing system. And that marketing system includes your choice of not 1, but 4 complete free capture pages. And each one of those 4 capture pages has a tested 35 to 50% conversion rate. There is no website hosting fees either. That's a great conversion rate. And if you wanted to have one of those capture pages designed, built, and tested for you by a professional so it was just as effective as the ones Jeff gives us for free, that would cost you about $200 a year. You also get a complete automated sales funnel. You get a free email autoresponder, and if you had to purchase that one on your own, that by itself would cost you upwards of $50 to $60 a month if you went with a company like Aweber or Constant Contact. Not to mention how long it would take you to learn how to set it up and to make it run as effectively and as efficiently as this one. But that's already done for you, and we provide it to you for free. We've written all of the product introductory emails and all the follow-up marketing emails, and we've put them into that autoresponder already. So they are automatically sent out at the appropriate intervals. You don't even have to write an email with the Instant Payday program. You get all of the free training and mentoring you need to start to make money right now, and we're not going to charge you a dime for any of that now. In addition, you're going to get personal access to me. I will mentor and coach you personally by helping you with your training, and I can promise you that I'm not going to charge you for any of that either. Once you sign up and qualify for Instant Payday, yes, you must qualify because Instant Payday isn't available to just anybody. It's not difficult at all to qualify. You just have to show that you're willing to do a little bit of work. But once you do qualify, I'm going to give you my email address so you can contact me directly and you're not just left out there twisting in the wind having to fend totally for yourself. Why would I do all of this extra coaching and give out my personal email address totally for free and at no extra charge? Because that's what the people in Instant Payday did for me. And I'm grateful for everything Instant Payday has done for me, and I'm the type of person that knows that I'm not a success unless you are a success. And oh yeah, have I mentioned that this is absolutely 100% free to get started? You can even do this part-time if you'd like. What really makes Instant Payday Network stand alone from other programs out there is because it costs nothing to join and to get started. Zip, nada, zilch. And you get paid $20 to $50 plus additional residual bonuses paid several times a day of up to 15% for each person that signs up for free offers. The other great thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million-dollar corporations. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets that they have already allocated and set up all kinds of money and set it aside for just this kind of advertising. And that means that you don't have to rely on any average anonymous internet product developer that you've never heard of before to put his hand in his pocket and give you money whenever he remembers or thinks about it. And this type of compensation policy means that you get paid daily with the Instant Payday Network system. I get paid every day with Instant Payday Network. So if you decide to buy the CB Passive Income program by Patrick Chan, I hope it works well for you. But if you'd like to try a proven, honest business that costs you absolutely nothing to try, that teaches you how to make money online and teaches you how to find and drive free traffic to your free capture page, click on my link below. You can start making money within 24 to 48 hours. Right below my video there is a date, and then below that there is a link on the left-hand side of the video description box. You want to look for the link that says Independence at Last, because that's exactly what Instant Payday Network will provide you. Independence at last. The independence that you are looking for in your life. I want you to start making money online the way you deserve. Get into and work Instant Payday and its program. You won't regret it, I promise you. So give yourself a break, click on the link below, and I'll see you on the other side.